think Western North region is going 70-30.
70-30 in favor of Honorable Ken.
70-30 in favor of Honorable Ken. And you when you know so be brea your best say nke you na be to your book na ya hwe no say Sahanetiana. Because no say you say fear delegates or hode. But sometimes when the dynamics no any key factors now they will need to know show say na they not here. Definitely we paint that true picture. Yera Kennedy share so abona say every Western North region enti you better not say obedu you so Western North in painful so ejina wa where too na broni be can say sabe the kind of reception was unimaginable and yes I is soon no person e benya no before so be ban on say team Ken no obedu Western North region 9 constituencies your constituency communicate as a constituency coordinators and all the regional coordinator in the person of Honorable Vincent Pius Abeka and he's really doing fantastic job. Ain't na before said the regional team no ye be DH ni ahwese ni amatu say no na ye hunu sa but ye rakene de be do ye no na hu the true assessment no first day no na 3-day tour but obedru Friday and ye be sha say Saturday but obedru Thursday rather na ehun be hia say wabedru region mu a woni region mpanyimfo be hia enti wo hia I don't know say unity tour but obedru Western North I mean okay say almost all the 5 aspirants no obia one regional executive bia oye the coordinator and oye adwumama no enti region bia na mu nsem na dai sikakra but you rakene di bedu ye no the unity tour na so hia sorry.
All right, Ash 101.1. So any no.
Next, we share all the regional executives. Now we share the former regional executives, party elders, and the patrons region. And I know we now share down the same the two. My name stress Obibia Obenya Hunu Niechi Nanka Yenchen region. We only delegates ending come.
Okay.
Yes, shall see if a friend saying the Bia East, a double chrome to be precise. Now, double chrome no something significant is here. You do a double chrome no for the first time. The constituency chairman of a double chrome to make an open declaration. Say, Obia Obe friend Mr. Next president, Yera Ken.
Okay.
And my 3 key reasons. Intia Obefrey Raken, the next president. Intia my dad declaration, you know, Central 45 pa. And once you other incidents na ye wo a party, if I say or electoral area coordinator. Na yabanyi chemwi ye man slots say on far Nebusi and he being fanning call one of the social friends these security agencies. Na party ni ankasa Ajeno 12,000 Ghana cedi. No way ya anya possible. Na aya koye police emne nsembe bra. Nipa no portrait say obe taking a life right now akona wiye. But here I can say no, I can't watch this to happen. I came for MPP. MPP ye DNT any Ghana you ye die enti ena me die so say my president of Ghana. It's necessary emprempremu no ano oye bibi e de fa e ka no homani free homani nya enya ne fa hodi.
Okay.
I'm strong as a spokesperson no. Jumadi potia na me ye call rounds bia no a na me fa asie. We say ba ne sa bibiri no a obi e be hia. But to know the actual challenge or key challenges now e work from no. Na say me underground investigations and then solving kakra na me find out from the delegates and some of the people key challenges are wa. You free hokwa SMP for then SI ban any address. And I think said Bia East one of the constituencies are though while mine that kind of inspiring figure, but Ken was even leading though the last 2023 we lost. But I mean say I think the other candidates need be so well but Ken was having a commanding lead of around 60% the Bia East. And I would say all the 9 constituencies no na any baby now there were some 1 or 2 challenges.
Okay.
When you're free on your bar, the Bia West. And makes me at Naha catch or say, you two abanu we not Bia West and to me and 80%, I'll be extremely surprised. The reason is Chairman Kuku Skano pay Mami Chiao. Ono na ye the constituency chairman and ono so na ye a preferred candidate. Me ne wo ka say so oben say Bia West yet MPP etimi agi seat na nipa obetimi agi seat no e Chairman Kuku Ska. A local person, a grassroots person with the people. And Jumadi a we di no Bia West e the amount honorable Ken no anu ye den pa.
Okay.
You drew on so near wo a party chairman a me ne wo ka say oyare da wo mpaso a operational ebe cost around 20,000 Ghana cedi, which is 200 million. Na otuna ni ento baby a you reckon it is there be almost shed down put the no bar ho ye the no to come with the bar na ya with them. You reckon it is no, I have to pay for this 300 million cash down. 300 million cash down. Nya kona brasem onje no mo fano, and he made sure so say omo fanin ko no mo trust within the week now no surgery no betimi akoso mana eden when ya the crown so back. So I think say from the Bia West, and we saw say most of the people, and there's one thing that we should note about the Bia West. Bia West no baby are the current regional chairman Frio. The current assistant secretary region Ufrio.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the executive secretary to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and also Frio is here. And looking at all these figures, and senior chairman Kuku Sikaitimia ye Jumano, Emma delegates no pray say Yera Kennedy Mreno Crown so me into Abamano. Okay. And they says that they are not going to allow any constituency so beto abadi asin womu e dia ma Yera So Bia West one of the constituencies are the two abani we na Yera Ken ntimi enya 80%.
Abe onwa pa.
Me Armstrong sorry abe onwa pa. And then ye di be wie wo Dwaboso. And Dwaboso be do Dwaboso around by 9-10. It will surprise you nipa na share delegates are now bottom pem. Yera Kennedy. Now, something significant here. Also, we drew Western Norfolk. MPP near what 3 seats. You call last election, you lose you a new seat, Swamine. Okay. So you're only one MP, with the whole of Western North, the Swamine, Honorable Freddy's. That is the timer. Honorable Freddy's here an open declaration for Yera Ken. It's a bit can say the only one MP I want with the whole region Western North. Connected that all year Juma and yes all year Juma keke. You could do her only constituency and this job also no 2023 9 constituency na job also Yera Ken na it's a job also no there or makuma ma Yera Ken no there ejina. Other than that and I will say the Bia West no you cry be Ken atumasin even the job also. Okay. But no normally can ye be that and they were promising operation 90%. So I think say Dwaboso and the Dwaboso MP, friends, a parliamentary candidate I didn't call last election. Now or a former friend saying deputy finance minister, Honorable Dr. Ampabin, and Dr. Ampabin was also there. Obi and himself and also connected long time ago. These are the people who are more financially with their physical, spiritual, everything they are supporting Yera Ken or Yera Ken Ejuma. You do Swamine. It will surprise you, say, Minia. Swamine MP, Yera Ken anyone Ghana city impose. Yen farmer delegates or within one lock. I do Mushia or Lord Fair Modia, and no feel a soldier of point. Or say, Yera Kennedy N2 Dean, a coin jar, the Bijawon. And instantly it was paid. You're 2 Dean Ray now. And also promising Yera Ken says Swamine elections there until 31st. I beto abana wie no enya de a Yera Ken ento na dwe manifa bibia ama ho. This is the kind of commitment that we are having from some of the individuals woman who is about the MPP gina no say betimi ase bi MPP a Yera Ken. I see. Enti you started the second day and also you shall say Eddie a friend is saying Bodi. Now Bodi so dynamics ne say I say Western North no 2023 no now the leadership me bobo no okay the current regional chairman assistant secretary and all those people former Kontombra MP Honorable Tete Okaoma no mudi anim na ho me amene oka say I was the leading speaker for Bawumia in the region then okay and ye nyina upon the ye nyina no now the intelligence the DMB camp one say he's losing the Western North. So he has to change the regional coordinator of the Western North into a former regional chairman. Chairman is from Bodi no the regional coordinator. So you do Bodi no. Now you hear what dynamics no. Obi abe in the regional, the former regional chairman who free chromo there. Name said definitely you be do not care for and it will surprise you. The kind of reception a course so and some of the pronouncement me say the women organizer can same be a mirror feeder. Or say I'm so we be these last elections. Sorry, need to me court campaign wo baby a ye be kwa kodu no ye bo candidate bi dia say da bi da bo fuma sam ko. Ye be say betem nka but say parliament candidate ne dia on the Abumbra Hambe campaign. Now Oma Dajun one who say they can't repeat that. Say ye be court campaign. They work do campaign no. Now a candidate when they day bad ya, then yet me allow you say a campaign. It's a beer ways, and there was one fiscally challenged man. Why chairman for 20 years? Oje Mike no so no my chairman 20 years on my polling station. But I'm a cripple. Me daso piame for form. Instantly, not ye bisa the cost of electric wheelchair. Now no Kennedy effective payment body.
Wow.
It's the see body and some of the commentary the delegates no running no chair say we na hu han no hu say baby ayedru no or no create the be
party no
and the course so aman na me di so aman komo ye ko wie no awin the second day awin ye baby anyame say enka no kre emu ache me nsase thing. The reason is that the parliament candidates now they call you know and they or vie for a national youth organizer position. Ojina baby. And all try say obeda that delegates no to accept or on the side of it. And delegates also say no. So what they said, Pa Mike Eka say, honorable, ye indini pabi selfish interest achi. Now you enjoy my MPP say. So yeah, we are going to vote for you massively. I will say all the 9 constituencies no. Probably our win will be the second. Now I will say now so because of what challenge kakra probably now because of that kind of faction no. But ni namuno honorable Kennedy had chances of around 65%. Or even that place I had our win constituency. On the 3rd day, and the best started wa Contombra. When him said previously the Contombra former Contombra MP. And now only the DMB campaign origin anymore, and it will surprise you. A Contombra chairman made an open declaration, say, and that dear freedom, why the freedom they are having a political freedom because they are teaching all match for a Contombra chairman, so about Ken program po. Now Bruni can say prohibited.
Yes.
But I mean, can say the biggest discovery of Ken toward the whole region, a Contombra chairman. Or say
on board.
Or back on board and see me kwaye juma. Yes, I've just come. Me kwaye juma ma yera Kennedy. And me no can say a Contombra one of semichusu 4 constituencies are 80% are a Contombra be pulling one of the surprises. Yeah, ko Sunday. Na kenim so mbe kwa sorry. As at 9 near wa Contombra. And you could do you know. They say a Contombra crowd nimpo die. We never even expected. Yeah, but honorable now can say, hey, no, this is a Contombra a surprising no. And then you did bar baby so he also the regional capital. Regional chairman, that was the time our chairman Boafoni Nyamema Etiase said, Omo endorse honorable Ken, the former file, you know, now can be no be any. That was the time he made that pronouncement. So having the you also chairman and the secretary Atamafo, assistant secretary Nathaniel, womu nyina di akire ye Kennedy adwuma. Enti emane one say ye Kennedy free mu ape e de honorable say chairman Sabonsu wone yimu eso amukogu region mu sabe enim gu ase results free mu by the omo adi ho adanse no de omo ani. It probably hear me put America cause omu di akire say de omo kɔ no the free mu by I want to be call one constituency omu share the power virtually 10. There is no constituency war Western North delegates no in 500. but Oman Kobe be and shaving nipa 15 poor one place no Messia. I'm telling you, let me say Western North no when you Western North near and town for you now and I was small being so I said Odika crash and sa. Madam see DMB and man and Ninko no ready because I'm for GDC. That is one thing he must take note of. Oh, Western North they are crazy. No imagine nobody call but they know some be do a ground so yes sanity. Even the coordinator nakasa bo dimpo no they know say yes sanity. Na me nua e be drew your friend saying baby any they see baby any put a net bro adwen in Chelsea so baby any or 3 former MPs Honorable Christopher there Honorable Abuaije do Kingsley yes and so Honorable Alfred Obeng that is approaches now you faction I say me and Sano Tawantawa kakra wo asana me the chairman agege so e the neck kan nipa 4 me no ka say that is when we had unification of Sa nipa 4 we nyina for Iraken. And no say no ka will still say Dwaboso is giving the highest vote. I'm telling you, you better abandon baby has promised operation 90%. And as I say wo ko to abasi sia o baby ni now go party pa yi bi na odi na chia. O mu nyina say ye fa Iraken en fa nko. Baby any seat for the first for about more than 24 years. Every year some NDC ni abefa because of na be akoye anani ho and then the candidates so in the buy so and so mboa. So at the end of the day and then your sa paying 49 nyina come together. Se Bawumia candidate channel and amount for to tiaya a sense say ba whoever among these 4 cry didn't be can say uncle so honorable approaches any kompo bi mu krampo Honorable Ken Sabe the personality the love they have for him the GDA so on a bit no Ghana you know this candidate will be winning. So I would say said the whole of Western North together
yes
averagely 70-30 no possible.
Honorable.
Yeah, possible.
Okay. Asha FM so ana uti the Facebook live na nkomo yen nyina yen kamum na yen ne ne anopay openya ene anopa yen sa kan fi ha yana bon komo na otimi se enkomo no so free Western North no e de ye papa Armstrong Richard ono na Western North spokesperson de ma Team Ken ana ene yana ne din komo edi mami misa Armstrong se no den na enkofo na owo area ho ni nyina ehu na even those are no more the other candidates camp ni nyina akra na omoba on board den no mo
I think say the obesha say free me akasa me so
okay yes na wa mu kra na
yes a leading spokesperson or DMB na send out here meaning one thing is this Armstrong na akasa na I'm a researcher myself
okay
you call last elections in the bar no minya but trust me it's nasi na me study the elections results nearby no na me we so ma get it to the streets na ma ko say what is the street saying na aya de bia aya na me yes some simple ayibia obeje say to abawe ye even some of the national executives are menji ni say o manya abotre say elections results of course so nationwide o mo benya abotre say o mo assess the results so menya sure bebre na menji ni so munim enti anopa mefa sa akwanya no say yen ka ye ho bibi kitwa bi na yen hwa ade because one of mimi nyina so a ye ko rounds no so ye behu say na ye bebre ne dodo na nyina so menua say ye be swear NPP in say wa win power enti the two me ahye NPP insa regardless the candidate I'm talking about NPP as a party and they say ye be swear ye rakufo in say ebe so ye Ronaldo in or whoever ebe so in as a president no and say nipa no or the candidates no e win Ashanti region convincingly
yes
or win Eastern region convincingly after we me no and so to me nya 3 swing regions being so or win no the cap and sound ya swear no in
okay
ABC that say ya be win only Ashanti and Eastern here declare now 2008 breaking the 8 and possible mpo wie ye cause after first round Ronaldo won the election with over 100,000 vote difference between only Ira Tamils by the end of the day second round Ronaldo went me even at Tamils there around 23,000 a better president a democracy in here minia 2020 and 2024 niama BSC between 4 years yeah you ready On say candidates be a second term and the vote so te. Enti Nanado and we need 2016. Now over 2020 no. Upon all the new papa no Nanado why party na yinano. Still Nanado vote na so te.
Yes.
But even a numpo no. Yehwa Ashanti region the Eastern region. Nanado airport na fie se okwaje na home no. Nanado timinya 1,795,824. So almost 1.8 million votes in Ashanti region. Where you 2020. Fast forward 2024. There's one secret be at the Biaya Meka. And Meka, the dear people, they don't want to listen. Meaning Abeje say, as part of the national communications team, no, we were directed, said, Bawumia must always be painted white. Adie bi e fa ban no ho a entwa ye bia na na do na ekoje na home.
Okay.
Enti ono ne emfa nhya no fa nkoje na home. So it go to a point na ye mu nyina I'm sure it's not radio so it's not TV so a adie bi na sabe Ken must go mu an na about the dollar issue then that time Kenoforiata issue is what I'm talking about. Ni na no ne try say ye ni na abekọ akobo say economy no nya yi Dr. Bawumia film na ni na akobo na do no de akotena fie. Minia Yera Bawumia nya 1.3 million votes. I was Ashanti region. So it means excuse me, it means only Ashanti region over 400,000 NPP votes.
Okay.
And now do nyaye. And then ye expecting po say be konanim se bia be kan po aka nyina ba bi ejina no. Dr. Bawumia as a candidate no a na dodo no mpenunti over nipa 400,000 and to about Ashanti region because of the candidate. Number 2, let's go to the Eastern region because I said that you have to win them convincingly.
Okay, so per your research, you know, or finding out this 400,000 I can say it is because of the candidate in Tino Mametwa.
Minya, won't say Cecilia Meno say Professor Michael Quay report, yes, he may be kind. And then why I been be a kind. And you have say you are can DMP baby I saw Nuntini out to about MPP.
Okay,
the apathy that they are talking about. And then I be so me who say candidates near the quiet and a problem. Minya, Minina so also say the first time ever Yako elections are what can MPs ni vote bomwa and also say the presidential candidate. The vote of NIPA 88 now, 88 seats now as at that time no. What can bomwa as against a friend said Dr. Bawumia winning 77.
Okay.
So 11 constituencies at Wabetia, the candidates there didn't call for the presidential friend slot no. So it tells say na ubekasa akanai pa. Nah, sorry, akwaya nimguase asem.
Okay.
Because the Akana Penu Jama 2.1 million NPP votes. Minia, Eastern region. Sorry, I don't pay my own family, but the Jumano de Ebe, but that's it. Also, Ira Brand Bekache is the Eastern region of finance all the Eastern region campaign to make sure so Bema Dr. Bawumia the biggest vote ever.
Yeah.
Now doing 752,000 2020. Tinanka upon all the funding the course so the campaigner we don't make us MPP year campaign 2024 sin campaign bi ayaye 2024 campaign no yeah campaign and logistics come one better now so the now so but still logistics come and Dr. Bawumia got 493,000. So it means Eastern region so over 300 to 400,000
and so it I
and to a back. It is too strong, a friend saying, was strong hosts no getting to Nipa 800,000 say, yeah, penny panel in the Bible to Abamano. Party delegate. It's when you are about to analyze this and now. Minjina so number 1 and Western North now Danina Solina said, Yama Western North now be who say, this is the picture, and with this we can win the next one. Minia, the one year who the 3 swing seats, swing regions now. NPP, yes, and the declare no winner no. Greater Accra, Central, Western. Minia, fast forward, Greater Accra Emma Nanado 1.2 million. 2020. Near my Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 680,000. Me a sure say me can we marshal.
Yeah.
Over nipa 600,000 and twaba. And yes, 60,000 no 600,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only Greater Accra. How can you win power become president? You lose to Greater Accra. Nipa over 600,000 and twaba farmer. Central region. Arewes Mbako. 613,000 for the now to 2020. And then we have 382,000. Next said Central region, so half of Nanadu vote are marked. Now the Western come one. Nanadu 439,000. No, now Bawumia 275,000. Telinia. The actually you say. So already these figures are me call all the 16 regions so much choose only 5 because how 5 when the MPP to me win the power no ba by mu.
Yes.
Na sebe say over nipa 1.5 million and twaba sorry in these regions because of the candidate in the choir no be say almost say dey be na ye train.
Okay.
Aside that I go to the street and we found out say Oba Western North now tisi kromo a omo ton ade mrante ne maba wa e pre no omo kɔ no omo ba mo afa kana ma ba de ye ntuo na mo de enim di amoje aya mo nsuo NDC for say de boba to na say flag ne bɔ ho a ombeto aba ama no enye nipa no omo kan e ye tumi no na hia omo ade na mo nsuo NDC so the street voice na kwa say ye nsuo NDC dia ye nsuo NDC focus say obe we ni power. Eti Mr. Delegate, bisa who say one kasansu to see abonti ade na wote. Let's be honest with ourselves. Someone will tell say, me the answer push be baby ano undecided near bebre. Why? Because they say they want money.
Yeah.
Wa ma di ka ye adwuma. So right now ye train sika beba, ye train sika beba no ntimi se bi MPP. We MPP delegates so one thing that the delegates must bear in mind is say who delegates wa ba na wo to never to me ma o. Candidates na who be you no ye really dey na koma Ghana for you na say Ghana for monye when you hu ni say o ye the best obeboa Ghana na mo nsom na mo fa to me ni ma yen Mr. Delegate what be say who say nipa wo to ababa no 31st no ono na Ghana for ni street no say emfa no mra na ma utumi ana. So media what really informed the Western North yenya this massive situation in and said we believe say we presented a weaker candidate 2024. So this time round, say what the alternative are. Street now say Monfano Mranyama Mutumi. Monfano Mranyama Mutumi. And let me tell you something, Minia. 2028 a surest win for MPP. Take note of this. 2028 a surest win for MPP. But it comes with condition. Present dia head on the to me now.
Okay.
Other than that, we be position 12 years. And they take it, you more dating to MPP choose say that condition they are attached to the surest win. Sabi NDC for Bawumia NDC for try quite fast to me. Serious NDC there be who to me no di. Na minia who to Kumasi akra de be boni din say di to me bi amano kwa na wo te ahyefe akra na wunim no da. Oba Western North yetimi sorry to say o ye ma obi su free baby a wunim no podi na beto oni ache say the way na ahye nsa. Party grass would put him in the party and was a copemboa. So the party was actually neglected. And then here I can say, or bet you if I should do to me no better than what the NDC are doing. And when you are Yoko Kikani, we say, Mema ye mao, yet a crowbow, yet a say, Mema ye ma. And I mean, I want to be
no crapper.
Maybe I want to be a medium TV. Ghana for Mumolo and the Miko Name, I drew baby. And all these people today. They are all telling the people say, "Yen to Abama will be because you didn't call Yoko said no training theater." I mean, these messages are clearly you the delegates must know say, and you're in the supreme interest of the party.
Okay.
So at the group party in Yinaswa, I'm at the Western North. Any year when the key switches, there's a key switch no. Nina said, now the people have started to analyze the results. And they've seen say a candidate no namwa, so let's change and go for a win.
see. It is here now there. My dear meeting you know say as I say MPP changing delegate if only say party person win the power.
We have to change the candidate if only because
a candidate who yeah campaign man.
Yeah, a candidate be a campaign man. Oh, na me you only baby. Let's even watch something. I remember time at Armstrong, a lead communicator, Edema DMB or Western North region. I started the DMB hour on the radio stations.
Okay.
Flyers baby were all a bit dance. What I'm saying is adia na me tina radio so na me the campaign you know. Question me bisa miracles ne George aden tamuni other people no. Asma me bisa when say Bawumia positives na yira na. The so-called positives na yejina so the campaigners at that time no ayira na. Because all that they are doing is that the negative style, the outmoded style. You can find your Kennedy video be today. Now your church or caption a goose near your channel platform. So you can find audio be near attacking all those things. And then my main reason here, Western North and the MPP entirely they decided to say young call with Dr. Bawumia last elections. Now 3 reasons, but number 1, and me can yes sir. No one may tell for say yes sir. Number 1, at the time when he jinamuno, the current president, His Excellency Yira John Mahama, I'm not making several pronouncements on campaign platforms on Namoye the campaign. I said, Dr. Bawumia the MP before you soon. Now young fanon koye bibia when it comes say SOD party anymore. So even the most of the Ghanaian people were waiting to see say I'm passing mo ye account party ana. Okay. No cre ye account party. But MPP account dominated party. You can't run away from that. Can for the doors. Maybe I can say your identity and the identity can for the doors why in any kabum near for me. The friend saying the party Obia one is strongholds. Some is what me when you are Ashanti Eastern region. Now when it first run in 2008, they are let's just say ideally no we are can dominated but we are can party. So now you per se you prove it to the my Ghana say MPP nya can for party. And it's a mras to say you be anyway and that time that was the major one. And Rebecca say Bawumia promises say he's going to bring the Zongo vote. I'm going to bring the Muslim votes. Yet Nancy Husampa a Christopher near Dawson. But for the first time, if a Muslim is coming, that's a Muslim vote no. And time might be brave for the MPP no. So the member dear. Then Obi up and win. It is a Christian votes no. That's Obi the Muslim votes no member dear. At that critical moment, why don't we go with the person? Okay. And then the last one was that Minia Emra na akai the co-election no. Kai who say Yira Jomama long time ago na moye the campaign. Ye who say Yira Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia a lead party no yamana ye most of your lectures more baby BBA be as vice president yamana koye into who say popularity wise. Na koni can as at that time ni marketing more. And ye giant say nkwa na ke before you make us say upon all these positives aye jina so dey and I know can say I say those who are leading communication for DMB no want to mean independently as DMB no what he stands to do for the people, especially for the party and for Ghana. Okay. Why? Because party no collectively and yeah party manifesto. So manifesto they call last election and party no manifesto and yeah individual manifesto. Just set a committee to do the manifesto. But I never know can say so challenging DMB communicator no I cover the party manifesto the aba to come and read the party manifesto. All those achievements are even energy sector achievements yes Dr. Mamba. It was a strategy you call the last election communication. But it won't work right now because I need Juma Samreno. So the point I'm making is the candidate has to be changed because we had those reasons are not so concrete and convincing. Sunny and Fanenko, and ye need the call the film by any Guasia. That's why that can not pay me round. Was what could exams no failing. And they send the NDC are winning every year. And they send another Naka 208, not going to know here less than 1%. Okay. So many message say, Minia Fui, woman show a cut 9% per equals to 2.1 million votes. Don't forget what I did. Every self-explanatory. The people understand. Meanwhile, we are talking about 2.1 million Ghanaian vote. But the question is, Ghanaian street is so open one now. Ghanaian street, you know, or so open one now. You get to the street, hey, Mr. Kumasi, I ain't seen me radio, Missa. Who do crab on here? One was a moody mistake. Laugh me or friends with mosquito agencies. Almost say, Armstrong, we are telling you point blank. Say to me na more here. Listen to Muntie voice ne wabontino. All the prophets say you now pointed to one person.
Okay.
But they keep on saying, say, one shot the delegates will not listen. So delegates, 4 months in a way name. We are undecided. I'm renwa so nyesika. Let's save the party. We say NDC actually quite fast to me. And yama who come here Kennedy map on some ra. No, but me and we say 2 million. You're quite fast to do more than their union when they say for you know. Million.
Okay. But I say Ash 101.1 and check. Me baby be my home no so atumna afre for and so etumi afre na mo de mo adwen kira ba onya abotre say me kan na no. Course na shase a eba enche baby bia homa no tum na wonso watumi ede wadwenkyere aba high ash 101.1 serebeya enen komo ayedi no wonso wadwenkyere no yebetumi afa na okay. I'm saying before I may be a homa na tum course no ba den baba
yes
me ba before I may be a homa na tum
yes
said ya watumi ahu say party no se party ni betumi edi nkunimu a ohia so osesa candidate ohia so oyese ni ade monante ya mu see form na nkasa na especially the western north for ne ade encrophobia wono mo kan ya se bi wo kra na mo supporters ni nya party ma encropho mo ma meto aba na eto nsa from some mbra but ye hia the core members o mo form party na o just party ni based on say be Ashanti region and say Eastern region be sa afo no mo de mo candidate ba o mo nto na emu no o mo nto aba ene didi mochi sa na tie
enye sa na tie one thing is Yera Kennedy every 4 regions 38 constituencies in the womb but maneka big it to have been show baby bia Yera Kennedy call no o ma akwanya to the people around to speak media no so na ho no so individual interviews to get to know say be am secretary wa ha massively and minia me can one language actually almost all the 38 constituencies no delegate be or J microphone be and say we are unemployed you hear juma 38 constituencies it tells say MPP ya hweye die it said that you hear juma no enunti na ama job for the youth cash in the system policy now by Yera Kennedy ni ya die bia ye hwenu ye baby your mind what do know Yera Kennedy FLA or your quiet filing of cancelled or say life without job lifeless
okay
so we nipa na oti asna uni adwuma it said ya wawu no and then and rich you say youth organizers for be more donating 100,000 copy could forms sabi o mo mbe hia ho no yenim se na bebre na youth organizers no po no more much about 90% were unemployed, they were jobless. How could they even raise that money? So it was like so what I'm saying is ye na yenim say as MPP delegate u hia adwuma
no correct
Ghana mrantia ni mabawa ye hia adwuma protecting the public purse one key thing na Ghana here Ghana here by protecting the public purse
okay
and Yera Kennedy the integrity the friends and integrity and then the track record as a person Kennedy you dare not the indiscipline in the system you him say to take only Kennedy it's immediate so be here the propaganda say and no more would you change your part for no me the no anasemo yeah to abana we ni ehu ba me dey me say delegates must listen to the house of the moment say me I'm strong me and me to aba but see what the people are saying their masses no can in the system listen to them na yen choose power 2028 or normal mienu power 2028 or 12 years in opposition so power with